Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are at the beginning of it all. Whether you won the division or whether you just barely scraped in, you're here. That's important. What do you say to your team?
Well, let's control what we can. You're right, Doc. Home ice, being the visiting team, doesn't really matter. At the end of the day is that you have to control what you can, how you play, how you compete, and this is what it's all about. It's the best time of year, and we've seen over history teams that have won the conference have gone on to the Stanley Cup. We've seen teams that finished in 8th spot have gone on and won the Stanley Cup. So it really doesn't matter. As long as you give yourself a chance when you get in, anything can happen.
Just looking around this building, Doc, you know there's a sense of excitement. It's a long road to get to the Stanley Cup final, but this is where it all begins, and everybody is certainly jacked up for this.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Corey Schneider gets the start, developed with the U.S. national team, then Boston College, then the American Hockey League, then Vancouver, then with the legend Marty Brodeur. He's learned his trade well. Marc-Andre Fleury, nicknamed the Flower, taken ahead of everyone in the 2003 entry draft. He comes to the crease with no less than 3 Stanley Cup championships on his resume. Face-off number 1 gets us underway. Heischer's the starting center for New Jersey. Carlson's there for the Golden Knights. And he dumps it in. Looking to Green. Directing that one to Hischer. Is able to move on in. Terrific defensive work. Whoa, what a play! A big one-timer. Save. Let's go down near the ice for Ray.
Some teams will dip their toe in the water in a one-game winner-take-all format. I don't think that's the right way to go. You cannot ease your way into a game of this magnitude.
That face-off is won. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. Steps in from the neutral zone. Pass to the slot. The shot is off.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Through the corner. Shoots. Pad save. Kicked away. Vegas in mid-ice skating along the side. Wonderful work done near the blue line. New Jersey's along the wing at center ice. Great save. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play. Marc-Andre Fleury, as his first coach, what do you remember about his personality then and now?
Same guy. Very outgoing. Loves the game of hockey. Loves his teammates. And really respects the game. That's the one thing that I know and love about Marc-Andre Fleury.
Pass attempt to Stone. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Lets it go. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. The Devils with a neutral zone possession along the wing. What a tremendous hit.
Well, we expected a physical game, Doc, and it looks like he's on a mission trying to set the tone for his team early in the first period.
Lets it go. Off the goal post. Great point-blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
A huge open ice hit.
Right over top of him in the middle of the ice. That is a great hit.
Brings it in for an attack. Oh, broke it up.
Let's hope that there's lots more going to happen here other than what we've seen in the first part of this game. The teams are gently prodding and trying to find an opening, but there's not much going on.
At least he protected his goaltender. Tremendous hit. To Peary. Good grab again. Didn't get a thing of that one. It's dumped in. Solid work there by Miller. Trying to go to Peary. In with it now. A superb hit. A great hockey play there. There's one that'll take you back through time. Quick wrister. Just missed the net with that one.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
Puck heads to the neutral zone. The attackers, of course, follow. Enormous collision. Period 1 has been finished. No entries on the score sheet whatsoever. Perhaps that will change in the second. We'll just have to see.
Take a look to the sky. The home team's Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, and in your way.
Fleury's save has kept his team in it. At the end of the period, intermission is next. One period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
Not a lot of shots by either team, Doc, in the first period, but I like the way that they both ended that period. So let's see if that continues here in the second.
Period 2 has begun. Still looking for our first goal. Good intercept in his own end. Got the save there. Pass comes to him from the crease. And he steps in. A slot wrister. He scores. Carlson.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
The Golden Knights have taken the lead by 1. What fork in the road are we headed for with this face-off? The Devils with a center ice face-off win. Heischer's stripped and a penalty should be coming. Smith's going to the box, and the call is tripping.
Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 27 seconds.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Devils will get their first power play crack of the game. Let's see how they do.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Up to the point. Puck picked up here. And a save. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
He's able to use his stick to deflect this puck away from the scoring area.
A little over 4 minutes completed in the second. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Great defensive play with the stick. Right in front. Save. New Jersey's motoring on through center ice. The Devils' power play let them down at a key point. Punched away. Oh, my, what a hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Cuts off that pass on the attack. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Out of the blue line. Pressure now. In the slot. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Good intercept. Leads that charge into the zone. Shot. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net. Routine stop for the goaltender, not much challenge.
New Jersey's got a face-off win. The Devils lug that along up the wing. Using the point. Lets a shot go. And he holds on and stops play. Nice face-off work. Vegas setting things up in neutral ice. Lets the shot fly. Sticked away. Terrific determination by Green. Can start the attack going in the zone. They keep working hard on the boards. Delayed penalty call. Who gets to advance the puck? The Golden Knights are assessed a minor penalty here for holding.
Anytime you take your free hand and reach in, it's going to be a 2-minute penalty for holding.
The Devils' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
And that one is cleared, and so the power play guys are going to have to drop back. New Jersey's in control of the puck in their own end. Passing one off now to Carrick. Outstanding body contact.
Ooh, that one's going to hurt. You get jolted in open ice, it hurts.
Pitching this one to Hischier. The Devils are at the wing in neutral ice. Shoots. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
The Devils prevail again. He's got that pass at the point. The Devils missed out on that power play and a chance to tie the game. It's over. Sticked away. Oh, that was hard to follow. Pitching it to Smith. Crosses that line. Slid to Engelland. Propelled to Stone. Has to be really careful here. Chip to Agostino. Fires! That shot came from nowhere.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
On to Stone. Gives it to the point. Laid on to Stone. And a save. Trying to get it back out of the zone. 2 periods are in the books here. And the books could very well have some perspiration stains on it by now, because these teams have worked pretty hard. But still, a third period is ahead. Always interesting to look at the shots on goal, and they are interesting here. 11 for the Devils and 11 for Vegas. Carlson's goal came very early, and the rest was just a skirmish. We are at intermission time and a 1-goal difference. We are entering the third period. Based on the first 2, what are you expecting to happen?
New Jersey's down after the first 40 minutes of play. Couple of positives. One, they're only down by a goal. Second, time of possession has been in their favor, but at some point they have to convert some of those chances.
Backhander to the net. Routine save. And on top of that, another great stop.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
off that faceoff from the tie-up. The help came. Skates it into the zone. Slid to Severson. And now it's directed to Hischier. Good defensive read with that one. Got that pass in his own end. Pitched right ahead through center. Scooped up by Engelland. Moving it to Smith. Slid back across from one point to the other. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
Carlson's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Schneider's frustrations are pretty evident here. He's beaten over the blocker side, up high. It's one he's got to have.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Puck is thrown to Stone. Propelled to Zajac. He's in on an onside play. Snapping a pass to Schmidt. They can't find the target.
He was hoping for a little bit more with that chance, but his shot is just off the target.
Looking to Stone. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Flings it. Just got his pad on that one. Defender held his ground. Puck is loose. Oh, what a hit that one was.
He's not known for that type of play.
A shot. Oh, and a great opportunity denied by that pad. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. Directing that one to Zajac. Pass attempt to Green. Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out. To the point it comes. And play is stopped for a penalty. Vegas has been handed a minor, and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call. Power play is all about adjustments. They need to find a way to get more people and pucks to the net.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here.
Well, the power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
Spike down. Good place to shoot from. Save there. And let's hear again from Ray.
New Jersey's going to rue these missed chances. They've had so many from good spots on the ice. They've missed the net so many times. They've done nothing but hurt themselves.
Yeah, on my Ray, it's sort of hard to watch those, isn't it? So many close calls, and this game would be different. Good job on the draw. He cleared that puck out of there. Stood him right up. Trying to go to Hischier. New Jersey's winging it at neutral ice. From the outside. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Wonderful stop. Chip to Severson. And that pass just did not work. It goes back outside. So again, they ready an attack. The Golden Knights kill off a hugely important penalty. And here's Ray.
Fleury's been exceptionally sharp. Doesn't matter where the puck has come from. He's been able to see it well, and he has been so sharp with his rebound control. I'm going to watch these all night. What a great performance.
He has been spectacular in goal tonight. Absolutely, Ray. Thank you. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the third. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Passing one off now to Stone. Toward the net.
Vegas would like to finish this off properly. They've played well to protect the shutout to this point. Now it's time to bring it home.
Puck ricocheted off the screen. Swept on to Engelland. Save. He scores. That's 3 in a row.
Stone skating, got him to the front of the net and was able to put in that second chance opportunity.
And so he's trying to do better with the rebound than this. The initial shot is a good one. He makes the save, but it's just sitting there. Nobody gets to it except the shooter, and he beats him on the low stick side.
New Jersey's won that faceoff in the neutral zone.
61,
Puck sails out of play, and it's in the stands.
and by number 5, Derek England. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 10 seconds.
Neutralized faceoff win.
1 minute left.
We are in the last minute of regulation time. A collision.
His effort is always the same, Doc. Up 2 goals, down 2 goals. He just flattens his man in this case. Maybe a little frustration because things have been pretty brutal for them tonight.
Gives it over to the point. New Jersey's in their own end and controlling the play. Around to the corner. Feeds the point. He is shut right off.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Makes that play deep. Waits from the corner. An enormous hit. Oh, and he's hammered. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Try to clear the puck. This series is over, and the winners move on.
The players are going to feel awfully good about wrapping up this series, but they're going to have to rein it in and prepare for the next round.
And now comes the presentation of the Clarence Campbell Bowl, named for the longtime president of the NHL. It goes to the Western Conference team that goes to the Stanley Cup Final. There it is. Will they touch it or not? There's superstition here. And so ends another playoff contest and telecast. We hope you'll be watching for our next one. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night. Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro later on, I'm Mike Emmerich. Glad you've joined us for an exciting evening ahead. These two teams are prepared for this contest tonight. The warm-up is past. The deliberations in the locker room and the last words from the coaches have taken place. And now all that's left is the start of the game. This game between the New York Rangers and the Colorado Avalanche. But before we get started here, the thoughts of Eddie Olczyk.
Doc, we were talking earlier about the energy in the building. Even we can feel it from my broadcast position. When these two teams play, there's a little something extra in the air. Let's get it on.
Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich, and this playoff game is underway. And sent down to Shea. And he is reefed.
Girard's arrived at the rink in a bad mood. That didn't take him very long to get physically involved in a game that should be aggressive throughout.
Colorado's in the neutral zone along the wing. Slides it to the point. Laid on to McKinnon. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Pitching this one to Zibanejad. He takes that point pass. Score! That's his first playoff goal.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
The Avs with a center ice face-off win. And he dumps it in. Directing that one to Fost. Full steam up the wing. Good defensive read with that one. Gains the zone. Toward the net. Got his pad on a changing shot. Magnificent save.
Really easy stop for the goaltender. Down in the butterfly, he's able to control that shot.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Looks from the corner. A shot with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
The shooter didn't get too much on that. Not a very dangerous opportunity for the goalie to stop, but he went in the butterfly just to be sure.
The Rangers prevailing on the faceoff. Chip to Kreider. Oh, a close call there.
When the puck sounds hard, when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Carries it on in from center. A shot. Marvelous save. No time on that one. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Clean win on the draw. And move down to McKinnon. Right in that catching glove. Good work. Leads that charge into the zone. To Barry. Puck is thrown to Landeskog. Decides to head for the corner. On the outside, a shot. Pad save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
Lundqvist made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
The Avs win the draw. Routine save, but a save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Just a bit over 4 minutes to go here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. No!
He's got one of the harder shots in the league, Doc.
Steps across that line. The Avs with possession in the neutral zone. Got it at the point. Pass attempt to McKinnon. Passes to the slot. That's terrific goaltending.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
And now it's directed to Fost. Moving it to Shea. And they've got it again. Passing one off now to Barry. Shoots one. Wide. First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather. The Rangers are the only team to score, and they did it once. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy totals for one, very light for the other. 8 for Colorado, and 2 for the New York Rangers. The Rangers have a lead. It is just one, and they did it this way. We'll be right back. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Colorado spent the last period defending, and that hasn't helped them score. If they can get more possession time, they'll be able to get better chances going forward.
Puck dropped and the clock moving in the second period. It's dumped in. What a heavy hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
So satisfying to have delivered a hit like that. Down here, you can hear this hit throughout the rink.
Colorado's prevailed on another faceoff. The Avs with a neutral zone possession along the wing. That is up close and personal.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Takes a shot. Save. Great opportunity from point blank. Great defense. New York's got it and moving up the wing. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Gains that offensive line. Directed on. Oh, stick save on the redirect. My, what a hit. Colorado's along the wing at center ice. A shot. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won.
Johnson's skating ability allowed him to really put a lot of force in behind that big hit.
Solid, clean win. Looking to Nemesnikov. The Rangers skated up on the side. Cut that pass in his own end. Foss stripped, and a penalty should be coming. Colorado's got 2 on this one for tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
The Rangers are going to try out their power play for the first time of the game.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scramble.
Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
The Rangers have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they could make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. Gathered up again by Kreider. Very important steal for him.
Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 34 seconds.
Right to the point. On to Landeskog. Kicked away. Score! His first playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
Now this is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
It was a great goal, Enzo. However, he was aided by an atrocious play in the defensive zone. The goaltender standing there looking at this mistake in front of him, and there's no way he's going to get across to make the stop. I'm generally a guy that's entertained by lots of goals, and low-scoring games kind of bore me, but this has been pretty good. There's been chances, the goaltenders have been good, and it's been very physical.
Terrific challenge, outstanding save.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Great poke check.
Well, the goaltender read this really well. He's down in the butterfly, and he's going to stop this all day.
Just under 6 minutes still to be skated. They have scored, and so maybe there's momentum here. Smart recovery by Kreider. Takes that pass. Here we go. Twist one. Perfect tip by the stick. Up to the point. DeBerry sends it across the blue line. Back to the blue line. Puck controlled now by the defense. Snapping a pass to Kreider. Pitching it to VC. Shoots one. Terrific shot, but a save. Can he beat him here? Blockered away. Shoots, and yet another save. How does he do that? Fires, and a save. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Barry's going to have to gather himself after taking that hit solidly. He was not aware where everybody was.
Lots on that to Mark Stahl. Save.
Nice play by the goaltender to freeze it up and get a whistle.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first two periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 17 for Colorado and 6 for the Rangers. The Rangers are holding on to a lead, and it's saves like this one that have kept them there. We'll be right back. "40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go." What are your thoughts so far?
The Avs are down as we get ready to start the third period. From my vantage point, Doc, they're lucky to still be in this game. They've turned the puck over way too many times.
Is able to move on in. On through the corner. Many yards gained to Girard. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Up that right side to VC. Lets it go. Great save. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play. Critical win of the draw. Outstanding body contact.
Landeskog's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
The Rangers suffer a tripping call.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Colorado's power play unit gets its first opportunity.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 37 seconds.
Just a hair under 4 minutes of sweat and anger here in the third. The Rangers with a narrow lead of 2-1. Colorado's won that faceoff in the neutral zone. Slid to Comfer. That puck exits the zone, so play has to reset. Trying to go to McKinnon. Crosses that line. Scooped up by Mark Stoll. His pocket picked on that play by Zibanejad. And that one is cleared, and so the power play guys are going to have to drop back. Colorado's carrying it around through center ice. Pass cut. Terrific determination by Zibanejad. Tries to get it outside. The Rangers have taken care of the penalty. Back at full strength. Colorado setting things up at center. Propelled to Landeskog. Good shooting place. Save there. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. That puck flopped over the glass and is out of play, and a fan from Corunna, Ontario came up with it. Solid win at center ice. Now what? That's how you break up a play. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. Laid on to McKinnon. Doesn't get the shot off. Pitching this one to Shea. The Rangers are at the wing in neutral ice. Terrific determination by Johnson. Gains the zone. Brings a shot. He got a piece of that one.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Has it back deep. Directing that one to Kerfoot. And he dumps it in. Puck is thrown to Pion.
Zibanejad's always one of the most dangerous players on his team. He's expected to contribute, and he's done that tonight. He's back out there looking for more.
Shot on. Got his pad on that one. Pass attempt to Kerfoot. Sends to the point. Blocked. Plotting from behind the net. Nice work with the stick. Poked it right away. And he drops it in deep.
At this critical point, Doc, you got to make sure you have fresh bodies on the ice. That's why it's so important to get that puck in deep.
Can start the attack going in the zone. We're down to the seconds when the clock seems to move the fastest. The Rangers with possession up the wing. Perfect pass. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
I don't think he's going to take that road again. He got crunched on the wall.
Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Chip to Brassard. The Avs have to take a chance here. They pull their goalie. Nicely received at the point. Took that away in his own zone. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Whistle is blown, and the guilty party heads off the ice. Colorado's only going to get 2 minutes on this call, but it was tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
They've been successful before, Doc, in the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
Trying for it. Score! A power play goal yet again.
Zibanejad's anticipation allowed him to get that puck on the backhand and put it in the net.
Not much to like about that play defensively. I guess the offensive player, you could say, finished it off nicely, but that was an assist to the defensive guy who ran way out of position.
The Avs prevail on the draw. Goalie is gone. Extra man coming on. Solid glove save.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 50 seconds.
Perfect wrister. This series is over, and the winners move on.
The players are going to feel awfully good about wrapping up this series, but they're going to have to rein it in and prepare for the next round.
Time now for the presentation of the Prince of Wales Trophy. It goes to the Eastern Conference team that is already thinking about the Stanley Cup final. I guess the question always is, will they touch it or not? There's some superstition operating here. Tournaments are exciting, especially when they are well played. We look with anticipation to our next game. Hope you do too. Good night for now. Hi, everybody. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. Tonight, two teams will battle it out for supremacy. And let's head down to ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
In the run-up to the Stanley Cup final, you can see the excitement on the players' faces. When we've had the opportunity to talk to them, it's like they can't string a couple of thoughts together. All they want to do, drop the puck for game one and get this finals underway.
Two teams chomping at the bit. Let's get going. Zibanejad's ready for the opening faceoff for the Rangers. Carlson's there for the Golden Knights. The final series, the best time of year. The Stanley Cup final game is underway. Mike Emmerich here, Eddie Olczyk next to me, and ice side is Ray Ferraro. Hits that one on a cross. BC's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Vegas moves on to the penalty box. They get a minor for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
The Rangers have practiced the power play feverishly this week. Let's see if it pays off.
The numbers show if you get the first goal, you have a way better chance to win than if you're chasing the game. A power play, what a great chance here to get on the board first.
I'm sitting alongside Marc-Andre Fleury's first NHL coach. Was he really good right away?
Yes, he was, Doug. That's why we took him first overall in the NHL draft.
But the one thing that he had to learn is that to play with more control in his game. Super athletic, but understanding that less was more as a young goaltender. And he's proved that throughout his career. Yes, it's been up and down. Yes, it's been roller coaster. But it's hard to argue against a guy that went to back-to-back Stanley Cup finals and won one of them for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
That one's slung back out, and so there's still some more time left on the power play. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. The Golden Knights are boxed on a tripping minor.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
With the play going 5-on-3, everyone is expecting a goal here, but if they can kill it off, will this be special?
One of the biggest mistakes a 5-on-3 power play makes is they're looking for the perfect shot. The more you shoot it, the more you move the penalty killers around and you start to tire them out.
Slid to Kreider. Shoots. Score! A rookie. First ever in the playoffs.
Rookie feels comfortable at a different time in the season. Some guys never get it until late in their first year. He's shown that he can contribute in several different ways. He's shown skill. He's been on the body. He's gotten himself gritty. I've really liked the way he's played.
Over 4 minutes have been played here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0.
Number 72.
A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Doc, no surprise there. We expected a physical game, and we're going to get one. That early hit is just an example of what we're going to see.
Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Engelland's not out of position at all here. He's in the right spot. That allows him to deliver this check.
New York's got a defensive zone win. Passing one off now to VC. He loads it up. That one gonged him.
They hit him right in the head.
Pitching it to Schmidt. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. On the outside, a shot. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. And he holds on and stops play.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Gains that offensive line. Able to go uncontested behind the net. Save. Play stopped. That puck is just held. Clean win on the draw. Pass through center ice. Worked along in the corner by Pacioretty. Looking to Nemesnikov. Laid on to Strome. Snapping a pass to Stastny. Chip to Mark Stahl. A shot. Got in front of another one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Tremendous hit.
Stone's going to have to gather himself after taking that hit solidly. He was not aware where everybody was.
Now it's directed to Engelland. Trying to go to Smith. Right to the point. Lets it go. Well done with that pass. Score! And the game is even.
get the lead, you want to pin the lead down. You want to give yourself the opportunity to spread the lead out. But they don't. They give up the tying goal, and now we're back to even.
A little under 4 minutes remaining in the period. 2 goals so far, divided in half. And they've won the faceoff. Moving it to Carlson. On to Kreider. Directing that one to BC. That one is pointed to him. Flings it. Swept aside. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
Amazing reaction.
The clock has bled down to the last minute. Big point-blank save there. And down to Smith. Out to the half wall. Waits with it. 3 seconds. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. And this period is over. Wow.
It's time to support those around us with our monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items, and you can receive a free team poster.
Pacioretty's goal has tied this game. Intermission is coming up. Period 2 has begun. Both teams with the same number of goals. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Terrific determination by Engelland. A giveaway. Puck is thrown to Carlson. Vegas from the wing plays it along. Cut that pass in his own end. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Good job defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. Skates it into the zone. Seeks the corner. No!
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
And that's directed up the wing to Smith. Smart recovery by Mark Stahl. Skill play by Smith. Oh, boy, what a hit.
Well, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Muscled right off it. Pitching this one to Carlson. Steps across that line. Shoots one. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Critical win where they need it. Takes that pass from the other point. Whoa, what a play!
I'd like to say that I think this game is going to open up and there's going to be all kinds of chances all over the place, but both teams have really adopted a never give an inch style of play. I think this is tight checking right down to the final horn.
Carries it on in from center. Perfect receipt of the pass. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Fires a shot. Oh, what a save that was. He's got that pass at the point. Shoots. Made that work for him in goal. The Rangers continue on through the neutral zone. Turned on net. Looking for a better lane. Lets it go. That went off the pad. The Golden Knights are driving it from the wing. Nicely received at the point. The pad flashed out to turn that aside. In with it now. Holds in the corner. Shot on goal. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Vegas charges up the wing. Carried towards the corner by Eakin. Snapped up that right wing, the Brickley. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time. Two-period shots on goal totals read like this. 9 for the Rangers and 9 for Vegas. England's hit was the most impressive in that period, but no score and lots more to come. We have begun period 3 and knotted up on the scoreboard. And angled to England. Has that one measured in his own end. Lets it go. Good save there. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
The physical play in this game has really picked up, and there's a perfect example of that. England's going to learn really quick that you cannot skate around the ice with your head down. You got players looking to knock you into the third row.
Solid, clean win. Propelled to Smith. Slid to Carlson. Shoots. He scores! 2 straight goals.
Well, there's been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
The Golden Knights have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive? Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. A shot. Terrific save. Muscled long to Pion. Open ice hitting is back. Bombs away. That shot came from nowhere.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Skates out with it. Point-to-point pass. Sends it across the blue line to Zibanejad, and he gets it back. Just great positional play.
Pretty simple, old-fashioned meat and potato shift by the Rangers.
Oh, and what a spectacular save. Pass attempt to Smith. Thrown to the slot. Airborne to Theodore. Passing one off now to Kreider. By himself. Out in front. Very important steal for him. Intercepted that one at an important place.
This game is going to wind down and be close right to the final horn. Each team has tried to enforce their style of play on the other. It's just not happening.
Pitching it to Stastny. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
What a check. There goes his helmet.
And he steps across the line. Keeps it going behind the goalie. A hit that can make you mad. Looking to Pacioretty. Gets in, looks over his options here. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the third. So this game has gone from being dead even to a leader. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. It's dumped in. Miller's trying to work his way to center ice. What a hit that was!
He's been all over the place and now trying to spark his team with a solid hit as they try to level out this game.
Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Points it. Lets the shot fly. Score! Not much time left, but this one is tied.
Well, that certainly changes the complexion of the game. That tying goal has changed everything about this one.
Shattenkirk's tied this game up late. Does he have another in him? Maybe now? Maybe overtime? And they take that neutral zone faceoff. He's got it. Snapping a pass to hold it. Vegas charges up from the wing. Speared along by Shattenkirk. And now it's directed to VC. Feeds the point. And moved down to Zibanejad. Bodied off. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle. Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Collected by Shattenkirk. Laid on to VC. Wrist shot. It has taken this long, and it will take longer. Overtime is coming up.
Hey fans, be sure to get your season tickets now as this year.
The Rangers have carried this game into overtime because of this scoring play. We'll be right back with OT in just a moment.
For next season, stop by section 144 on
Sudden death overtime is underway. If nobody scores, a shootout will be next. And a save. Puts one on. Just couldn't find the target.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine.
He got the outside of the post.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
Just over 3 minutes left to go in overtime. Both teams have connected twice. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Into the end of attack. Pass. Gathered up again by Carlson. Game on his stick. Gathered up again by Zibanejad. Fine move to get by. That's a good pad save. The Golden Knights carrying it on in neutral ice. Wow, what a move. Save there. Takes that pass. A shot. Missed. Oh, what a great opportunity that was.
I expected him to at least get the puck on net from the slot, but that shot was way out.
A howitzer rings it off the post. Lets it go. Stared him down and made the save.
That was a tougher stop than a look.
Chip to Aiken. 1 minute left in the sudden death overtime. Are we going to get a shootout here tonight? The big pillows came in handy. Trying to go to Faust. That's great defense. Sends to the point. A marvelous pad stop and a great opportunity. On to McNabb. Gathered up by Faust. Gains the zone. He just flat out missed it. Nice stick by the defense. Pass to the slot. That was a great play and goal for the win. From the outside. Great save. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
Tough to stomach from a shooter's perspective. That was a perfect shot. The goaltender can't get to it, but you get nothing for it.
Centermen practice this so many times at the end of their game day workouts. And here comes the biggest one, perhaps, of the whole season. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Puck loose, denied by the defense. Zibanejad's shot was labeled as a tiebreaker, but the Post had other ideas. They think too, as we go to break.
For more information or check out our website.
The shootout is near. The instructions are given by the officials. The first attempt is about to be taken. Carlson's going to get things started.
Number 71, William Carlson.
Great poke check. Strome's the choice for shooting position number 1. Save! This is a chance to put his team ahead. Can he do it? Score! Bottom of the second, down by 1. What's the response? He scores! Pacioretty's next. Desperate to get a goal for his team. No, a magnificent pad save. Kreider's attempt, if successful, ends it. A terrific pad save. Some guys have scored. Will he? Got his pad on that one. Nemesnikov's got a chance to realize a dream. He scores, it's over. And the game is over. The series is over. New York's won the Stanley Cup. Do you believe the celebration going on?
They have battled losing streaks and injuries. They've had times when their goaltending has failed or their scoring has been absent. Yet at the end of the road, they are Stanley Cup champions as they bonded together to become the best team in hockey. Are exhausted as they line up for one of the oldest traditions in our sport, the handshake at the end of the series. You don't always like the player that you're shaking hands with, but you have respect for the series that you've just played.
The playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy. And here is the winner.
This is a tremendous award that probably means more in the coming days than it does now. You don't dream of winning the Conn Smythe. You dream of the Stanley Cup.
It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high.
No matter where you look in the hockey world over the next little while, that picture will be the first one that you see. It will also be in his home in a prominent position, I imagine, a moment he'll never forget. As long as the Stanley Cup has been presented on the ice, and then the players have made a victory lap with it, there's been a pecking order as to how the cup is handed off. Nobody really talks about it. It just organically happens. But everybody knows there's a seniority to the way that this 30-pound trophy is presented player to player.
His last Stanley Cup victory, Wayne Gretzky gathered everyone at center ice for a team picture, and that has now become a custom.